this is Nuki. So in today's how-to episode, I'm going to be taking you through how we can make use of this little prop right here, which is known as the yoga wheel. I've had my Yogi Bear wheel for about 4 years and it's super sturdy. It served me so well and it's really 100%, I would say, been one of the primary tools that has helped me with improving my spinal flexibility. So although the wheel is really useful to lengthening your spine, at the same time, because it's a mobile object, it can be really useful to improving your strength, stamina, especially to do with balances. So this little tutorial I've put together is going to go through a couple of poses that you can practice using the wheel to improve your coordination and balance. So without further ado, let's come and meet on the mat, everyone.
To do this easy balancing posture, you want to bring one leg onto the wheel so the front part of the foot, just above the toes, is pressing onto the wheel. Keep your other leg straight and root down into the standing leg. We can also use the yoga wheel to support us in our high lunge. Simply rest the wheel underneath your thigh, and then you can reach the arms up and get this wonderful side body stretch in the supported high lunge. The yoga wheel is a great way to improve your balance. Some possible options are for you to use the wheel in your plank pose. One variation is to have your hands holding the wheel. The second variation is to have your toes balancing on the wheel. So in our balancing postures, we're really having to engage the core here. So feeling your Uddiyana Bandha core strength stabilizing you in this posture. I sometimes use the wheel in this way, so I pull one knee towards the tricep. It's a great way to strengthen through your core and also build up confidence and strength to prepare you for Kundinyasana, your flying split arm balance. In using the wheel, we can also find balance in Navasana, boat pose. You can either stay still for a few breaths or you can start to draw the heels down and lift them up. This is going to be slightly more challenging on your core to maintain the balance as you find your sitting bones and ground you down into the earth. High lunge is a great way to find balance here because as your hands are on the wheel, you're going to find that you're going to have to engage that core to stabilize you in this posture. Another possible option to use the yoga wheel to improve your balance is to place your forearms down on the mat and let the wheel rest on your back as you lift one foot up at a time. You might wonder how we can use the wheel to support us in shoulder stand. Place the wheel on your lower back, hold on to the back of the wheel and point the toes up. To come down, gracefully drop one foot down, followed by the other, and then find yourself in a comfortable back bend for a couple of breaths. As you lay down on your back, lift both your legs up simultaneously and then drop the top of the foot onto the wheel. You can either keep supporting your back if you prefer, or you can interlace your hands and press down into the earth. Possible options here is to lift one leg up into the sky whilst you keep pressing the other toe down into the wheel to balance, and then you're going to come into sort of a one-legged shoulder stand. Try and stay here for a couple of breaths so you can really start to sink deeper into the posture, stretch your hamstrings, and get the therapeutic benefits of this inversion practice. We can use this prop to support us in our reverse plank pose, a great way to find balance and stability through the core as well as open through the shoulders and the deltoids. Keep pressing your feet down onto the top of the wheel and send the gaze up. A tricky little balance that you may be able to practice using the wheel is the CHINSTAND inversion. Placing the wheel on your belly, then just roll yourself forwards. Make sure the hands are shoulder width apart and then use your lower back muscles to lift the feet upwards. Personally, I have found the wheel to be extremely beneficial to giving me the confidence to coming up into my forearm stand. Place your forearms on the mat, hold on to the edge of the wheel, lift your favorite leg, and then scissor the feet together. You can let the top of the head rest against the wheel here. I love using the yoga wheel to practice this back bend variation of my pincha practice. Again, same way as you come up into your normal pincha, just lift your favorite leg up, come into a split forearm balance, and then start to press into your forearms as you bend the leg that is over the head and see if your toes can come closer towards touching the wheel. This is a challenging and very deep back bending inversion practice, so come into it with care and pay a lot of attention to how your spine is feeling. A different type of inversion that you can practice is similar to the pincha, forearm stand balance. However, in this case, we're going to draw the knees in towards the chest and come into this nice little tuck position. So start by lifting your favorite leg, scissor the feet together, push down into the forearms and engage your lats, and then with control, slowly start to bring the knees down towards the chest as you tilt your bum a little bit further backwards to find some balance. The wheel can provide a lot of stability for us whilst we are building the strength and confidence to try different types of leg variations in your forearm balance. A nice variation you can practice is Garudasana or eagle leg variation. Bend one knee, crisscross the knee over the other, and maybe take a double bind if you want. Press down into the forearms and engage the core. Using the wheel to help us in the side body stretch is a great way to find balance. It looks easy, but you will find that you need to really control using your core to maintain this balance. This is another variation, so half VISVAMITRASANA if you want to use the wheel as a prop to enable you to balancing in this pose. It can be a wonderful stretch for your side body and the hamstrings. Finding your crow pose arm balance can also be a fantastic way to use the yoga wheel to kind of enable you to come into this pose. Step onto the wheel, drop the knees into the shelf of the arms, and slowly lift your legs up. A nice little balance that you can practice is tripod headstand, learning how to pike. So place the top of your head at 12 o'clock, your hands at 5 and 7. The toes are on the wheel at this point, and then when you feel ready, point the toes, lift them off the wheel. You need to try and send your bum back a tiny bit here and remain in your L-shaped pike.
Hi everyone, I hope that you found that little tutorial helpful for you and you know how to make the most out of this little prop. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for additional yoga classes and tips delivered directly to your inbox. Stay safe everyone. Namaste.